Far from the comfort of the modern world lies an ancient realm. Just when you think you are the absolute king of the jungle, nature reminds you who truly rules the wild. A place without courts, without mercy, and without second chances. Here, nature enforces but a single law: kill or be killed. In this arena, survival is a currency earned second by second. The relentless ache of hunger and the primal instinct to stay alive are about to bring two unstoppable forces into a catastrophic collision. The uneasy silence of this morning is merely the calm before an absolute storm. When two dominant predators, each accustomed to undisputed rule, cross into the same territory, compromise is never an option. His is no longer just about a meal. This is a war for dominance, for pride, and for the right to exist. On one side stands a master of blinding speed and explosive ambush tactics. On the other, a heavily armored titan built for brutal endurance and crushing power. Both are calculated killers. Both know that whoever strikes first holds the key to life or death. The clash has begun. This is raw, unfiltered nature at its most terrifying. A strike from one draws blood. A counter-strike from the other shatters bone. There are no referees, no rounds, and no mercy. One mistake, one split-second lapse in concentration, and the game is permanently over. But in the wild, the script can change in a heartbeat. The chaotic noise of this blood feud has just awakened a far greater danger. Nature has played its ultimate wild card. The hunters have instantly become the hunted. In the face of nature's true wrath, pride evaporates. Even the most feared killers of the wilderness must swallow their ego and run. The battle to win is forgotten. Now it is purely a desperate race to survive. This is no longer a brawl. It is a psychological game of chess. One titan has weaponized the shadows, waiting for the perfect millisecond to strike. The other is blind, relying purely on raw instinct to sense the incoming danger. A perfect ambush, but the defender's sheer mass saved it from a fatal neckbite. The element of surprise is gone. Now, the mask of stealth is dropped, and pure, unadulterated rage takes over. No tricks, no hiding. This is a collision of pure, unyielding mass. Hundreds of pounds of muscle slamming into muscle, a test of who breaks first under the crushing weight of the other. The sheer endurance on display is terrifying. Any lesser creature would have died from the first strike. Their thick hides and dense bone structures are the only things keeping them upright. But endurance has a limit, and both titans are rapidly burning through their final reserves of oxygen. The battlefield shifts. The ground is no longer safe, and now gravity becomes a deadly third player in this game. Up here, a single slip doesn't just mean losing the fight. It means a fatal plunge. A devastating fall. The impact was enough to break bones, but their primal adrenaline keeps the pain at bay. Bruised, battered, and winded, their hatred for each other overrides their injuries. The elements turn hostile. The dry earth dissolves into a treacherous pit of sinking mud. Every movement now costs double the energy, turning this duel into a grueling test of stamina and suffocation. A near-fatal chokehold. The mud has stripped away their speed and beauty, leaving them looking like primal monsters born from the earth itself. They are drowning, blinding, and exhausting each other all at once. In a duel of titans, anger is a weakness. One fighter has realized that the quickest way to defeat an opponent is to let them defeat themselves. It is waiting, conserving energy, letting the rival burn through its oxygen. A masterclass in tactical patience. The tables have turned. Blind rage has met cold calculation. The aggressor is now bleeding, and worse, completely exhausted. A ghost battle in the shadows. Out here, you cannot see the blow that kills you. Every rustle of a leaf could be a deadly strike. They are fighting not just a rival, but the terror of the unseen. In this tangled trap, the jungle itself becomes a weapon, inflicting 1,000 tiny cuts before the actual blows even land. The ultimate rule of the wild: there is no fair play. Just when one giant prepares to claim victory, the shadows speak. Pure coordination against absolute mass. The giant possesses the power to kill any single one of them with a single blow, but it cannot fight in every direction at once. Survival is a moving target. As the seasons shift, the lush paradise fades, forcing the wilderness into a brutal game of musical chairs. When resources vanish, old enemies are driven into the exact same corners. Desperation breeds madness. Weakened by hunger and driven crazy by thirst, these two titans meet once again. This time, there is no territory to win. There is only a single muddy pool of life, and only one can drink. No hesitation, no warning. When starvation strips away caution, predators fight with the frantic energy of dying ghosts. Every strike is fueled by the absolute terror of extinction. They are burning through their absolute last reserves of energy. In this state, a broken bone or a deep muscle tear means a slow, lingering death over the coming days. Yet, neither breaks eye contact. In the arena of life, fate hinges on a fraction of an inch. A single misstep, and the crown slips. This is the moment, the culmination of a lifelong rivalry. Victory is within its grasp. Once again, the wild intervenes. Nature refuses to grant a clean victory, reminding them both that she remains the only true master of this canyon. The duel ends not with a kill, but with a stay of execution. One has won the water, the other has kept its life. In the unending story of the wild, surviving today is the only victory that truly matters. When the lowlands burn or flood, the pursuit of survival forces predators into the absolute extremes of the planet. Up here in the dead zone, the air is thin, the cold is a slow killer, and every breath burns like fire. No matter how high they climb, they cannot outrun their past. On the very roof of the world, where even the hardiest creatures refuse to step, these two ancient enemies cross paths for the final time. There is no room for error on this frozen razor blade. The freezing wind numbs their muscles, and the lack of oxygen drains their strength at 10 times the normal speed. They are fighting each other, the altitude, and the very ground beneath them. In their blind fury, they forgot who truly rules the high country. Their thunderous roars have awakened the sleeping white giant. The mountain has spoken, burying the feud under millions of tons of ice. Out here, nature does not choose a winner. She simply decides who gets to survive. No blood was shed to end it. No crown was given. But as they part ways into the endless white, they carry the ultimate truth of the wild. The greatest victory is not killing your enemy, but surviving the day. Nature just delivered its ultimate lesson. Out here, power means nothing if you don't survive to see tomorrow. If you loved watching these absolute titans clash, hit that like button right now. It helps our pack grow. Don't forget to share this video with anyone who loves raw wildlife action, and subscribe with notifications turned on so you never miss the next epic showdown. Before you go, tell me in the comments, which environment was the most brutal? See you in the next video.